Where do I want to start tonight? I want to talk about ageism, which doesn't affect me because I'm young and hot, but I feel it important to talk about as a community. Ageism is a conspiracy. Right. Ageism is a conspiracy. It doesn't work for the people it's supposed to work for, right? Because ageism is supposed to go both ways, technically by the definition. We keep using it to protect, like, the geriatrics and the olds, but in the definition, it should be protecting the young people, right? Like, it's not doing anything for the kids on the train selling candy. It's not doing anything for the kids at the lemonade stand. They're not having their workers' rights respected. They can't get raises and promotions and insurance. It's really fucked up. It's really fucked up. I also don't think that ageism should be a protected class because protected classes shouldn't be inevitable. Like, sexism, racism, like race, gender, like all these things are protected classes. But you know what I mean? Like, you're never going to turn black or turn into a woman, but we're all going to get old and die. And so why are we protecting you because you're closer to it than I am? That's just not fair. I think that's really fucked up. It's not fair, because I'm young and hot. And if we think about it, if ageism is the only reason why we can't retire Mitch McConnell, Lindsey Graham, Andy Cohen, then we're going to have to make some sacrifices, right? We're going to have to retire the boomers. The boomers are about to be like 100. Ew. Very gross of them to grow old. The boomers are about to be 100, and that's really sad. And I get it, because like on a serious note, people who are like in their 70s and 80s should not be working anymore. That's fucked up. They shouldn't be working anymore, but that's not really my problem that they're still working. And so I think that if you have a boomer in your life who you feel like, this is going to affect my new policy about throwing them to the fucking wind. If you think it's going to affect them, then you should help them find a new career path. Help them start an OnlyFans. There's plenty of people on there who may be interested in that type of stuff. You know what I mean? They have niches. Is there an age cap for a MILF? I don't think so. It depends. Angela Bassett is like getting up there, and still would. Still would. She's 5 years from 70. Still would. Anytime, any place. But, my father is a boomer, which is a shame because, like I said, I'm young and hot, which means that he was hoeing in his 60s, which is, hey, get it while you can. But he's a boomer, and he's like 86, which is really interesting because when I think about like black boomers specifically, I'm like, oh, you were like in your 20s, like in your teens, pre like segregation ending, right? And that's really crazy. And I really value him being like still old and alive, so I can ask him about these things from like historical perspective. And so I did the math, and I was like, okay, you must have been like 21, 22 when Martin marched on Washington with all those people. So like, were you there? And he was like, no. It's like, Natalie, don't be ridiculous. Did you see what they were doing? They had dogs and hoses. I wasn't going over there. I was like, okay, you're a pussy. Got it. But you know what I mean? Every generation has their punks. It's okay. Not everybody can fight the fight. Some people have to go to work. So I was like, okay, so then like, what were you doing at that time? Because, you couldn't drink from certain places, and like, obviously life was really rough. And he was like, people exaggerate. And I was like, you're fucking losing me. I don't know what you mean that people exaggerated segregation. I don't feel like it was an exaggeration. It feels like something that was, we taught about most of it in school, what they allow us to know. And he was like, no, I was in Connecticut with the white women. Oh, okay. And what was so significant about that? He's like, well, there was so much animosity and so much going on because he's from Philly. So he's like, there was so much going on at that time, and I just didn't want to be a part of it, So people in the North, right, you didn't want to be a part of it, but like black, how are you not going to be a part of it? You're the part, you're it, you're all the things. But he was like, I was in Connecticut with the white women because, up in the North, they didn't care. As long as you had money, you could do whatever you want. And I'm like, I just feel like you were really fucking lucky. Like, I don't think that's what it was. I don't think that's how things actually went. But good to know that you didn't feel like you needed to play a part in, like, I don't know, civil rights for yourself. But you know what I mean? Look at him. He's like 86 now, and he's got 10 children. He made it, right? He made it. Like, should we trade you for like Malcolm X? Perhaps. Maybe. You know what I mean? Who would have been more interesting at 86? Definitely Malcolm X. But it's fine. He's my dad, and I love him, and I'll take him. Guys, we have a really great show for you tonight. Thank you all so much for being here. Hey, can I get some flour?
Sure, yeah. I think the guy next door sells flowers.
Yeah, no, I meant like weed. Like, we're in a dispensary.
Right.
So.
Sorry, you can just say weed. It's legal now. So.
Okay, well, you knew what I meant.
What kind?
Hybrid or sativa is fine.
Okay. Do you want infused or non-infused?
I mean, it doesn't really matter to me. I don't really know what that means.
I think it does matter. But,
Okay.
you know, we actually have some literature here if you want to read about the different types. This little wheel here is helpful. You can spin and look. It's got different profiles we offer.
Yeah, I think I'm good. This is not my first time smoking, so I just...
You know, it's your experience. So.
Yeah, I mean, like, it's not gonna do anything crazy, right? Like, what's it gonna do to me?
Well, we have a lot of products. We'll do a lot of different things to you.
Right.
Just depends on what do you want us to do to you.
That didn't sound right. That didn't sound right at all. I don't want you to do anything to me. I just am looking for just straight up eighth, just the cheapest one you got.
Okay, an eighth of sativa infused. Let's see. Do you have any brand preferences? We got white-owned, black-owned, woman-owned, LGBTQ. We have formerly incarcerated-owned, natural, organic, AAPI,
what would it be if it wasn't organic?
ADHD, GHD, GLP-1, GOP, GLP.
Okay, you're just making shit up. You just starting to say words.
No,
all I need is the cheapest eighth you got. That's it. Straight up marijuana.
Okay, well,
yes.
I just got to start over, so.
No. Why do we have to start over? That feels kind of classist.
System. We do offer classes, actually.
No.
Classes.
Classes. Well, I don't need any classes. I don't want no bong making classes. Just ring me up for an eighth.
Okay.
Simple.
Just an eighth.
Okay.
Okay.
All right.
Just give me 1 sec. Sorry, just 1 sec. We have like new AI tools. It's kind of just loading.
Okay, so I have somewhere to be. So if we could just wrap this up, that would be a lot better for me.
We can gift wrap it for you. We got,
I don't need no. Boy, put the weed in the bag. I don't need no gift wrap. That's it.
All right. Just calm down.
Okay.
We got the weed. All right. Just please don't be violent.
This is the problem with gentrification. Oh my God! Today. Thank you. God.
I think I shit myself. You're okay. You're okay. You're safe.
Listen, I want to talk to y'all for a minute tonight. See, these young girls, they don't know how to behave no more. And it's up to us, the older generation, to put them the right way and teach them right from wrong. Here we go. With all my heart, I love you, baby. Listen to me, and you will see that nigga ain't for you, baby. He'll never leave because he's a scrub. He's a scrub. He is broken in the way. He's got no shame. He's no thug. Just a scrub. He ain't even pushing weight. It'll always be this way, niece. I mean, no disrespect to you. I just speak, hey, on what I see, baby moms in 2 different cities, no custody, 'cause he's just spraying seed. He's a bum, big ass bum. He's always in the way. Make your escape. He's no bum, fucking bum. Don't go make his ass a plate. Don't bring him out my place no more. Tired of this shit. No, because I've met 4 different niggas this year and I'm over this shit. No, I told you I'm gonna say what I need to say. No, because she be picking the worst men I've ever seen in my life. You know what? That's why I can't deal with y'all. Y'all soft.
Just get out. Please. Okay.
Well, I don't know who that woman was, but I thought that was great, don't you? What a stellar performance.